Hey YouTubers, welcome back. It's going to be another quick video based on this crank no start on this 2003 Lincoln Navigator. Also pertains to a Ford Expedition with the 5.4 liter engine. Pretty much this vehicle has a condition where it's a crank no start. So pretty much the first step I did to confirm if it was ignition related, fuel delivery related, or mechanical such as compression. So the first thing I did was to use a starting fluid spray bottle. I sprayed some starting fluid into the throttle body. I cranked the engine. The vehicle did start for a couple of seconds and then turned off. So that pretty much led me to believe that our problem was either a fuel pump issue or a common problem, which is on this Lincoln Navigators, Ford Expeditions, and I believe also the F-150, is that the internal relay for the fuel pump goes bad. So it doesn't provide the 12 volts all the way to the fuel pump. Alright, so the first thing I did here, I'm currently back probing the green with yellow stripe wire, which is the connector to the fuel pump relay. I have my test light connected to ground, which is right here on this ground point of the body. Alright, so let me see if I can show you guys real quick where the location is at. That connector has like a blue stripe around the connector, or the right there, as you can see. It's green with yellow. Then that blue wire, that's your 12 volt feed from the fuse, which is fuse number 34. It's a 20 amp. So that blue wire is the one that feeds the 12 volts to that green with yellow. When you pretty much turn your key to the on position, in other words position number 2, and this test light should turn on for a couple seconds and turn off. So I got the key on the cylinder already, so I'm gonna go ahead and put the key on engine off, and let's watch this test light. So here we go. At the same time, we're gonna hear some relays click. Here we go. As you can see, there's no test light being turned on, so that pretty much tells me that our potential problem is a faulty fuel pump relay. And the next step is to check for the power feed, which comes from the fuse, the 20 amp fuse. So I'm going to go ahead and back probe that blue wire, which is next to that green with yellow. Let's see if I could do it with the camera on. That's going to be tough. So there you go. Hopefully you guys can see it. Our test light is being turned on. I believe this fuse is feeding this blue wire at all times. So that pretty much confirms that that we have a good ground power feed wire, which comes from the fuse. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and use the scan tool to pretty much verify that the computer is able to control the relay. Alright, so let me set up and then I'll show you. Alright guys, with the scan tool already connected, I'm in the Lincoln Navigator specific software, the enhanced software of the scan tool. I'm going to go ahead and click the actuation test. This is with the key on, engine off. I'm going to go ahead and select fuel pump. So this is just going to verify that the computer is able to control the fuel relay, the fuel pump relay. So right now its current status is off. So I'm going to go ahead and select on. As you can see, it is clicking. Alright, so pretty much the next step I'm going to do for you guys, I'm going to go ahead and bypass the fuel pump relay. I'm going to disconnect the connector. I'm going to front probe the green with yellow with my jumper wire, which is the red one. This jumper wire with the red lead, it's already connected to battery positive. So I'm going to go ahead and front probe that with the jumper wire, and our fuel pump should prime or start running, and then the truck should start. So let me set up and then I'll show you guys. Alright, so with the connector disconnected from the junction box, which goes to the fuel pump relay, this is the connector, has 4 wires. The 2 main ones that I was showing you guys while doing my test is the green with yellow and the blue one. Remember, the blue one is the one that comes from your 20 amp fuse, which is number 34. Green with yellow is the one that runs all the way to your fuel pump, which is being fed those 12 volts from that blue wire when the relay gets energized from the computer. So I'm currently front probing the green with yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and use my jumper wire, which is connected to battery positive. I'm going to go ahead and touch it. Our fuel pump should start priming. So here we go. Let me see if I could show you guys or make you guys hear the fuel pump running. I'm here, back here where the rear tire lives on the driver's side. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start the engine. And the vehicle should start. So here we go. As you can see, the vehicle did start, but no problem. So that just verifies 100% that our problem, it is the fuel pump relay. So in other words, this vehicle will have to get that junction box replaced, or else, there's another option, is to bypass that relay. So I'm not sure what the customer is going to decide to do, whether replace it or try to do that bypass. Alright guys, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This is Eli the OBD Tech. Subscribe if you like.